Hello and welcome to another Modern Toy Fair review. Today I'm taking a look at the Lightning Collection Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cross Power Rangers Morphed Shredder. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the figure, if you're still waiting for your pre-order to get sent out, if you found one at GameStop randomly, which apparently is happening, or if you have zero interest in all. As always, please make sure to like and subscribe, helps us here at the channel. We actually just hit 1,000 subscribers this past week. And make sure to follow us over on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Modern Toy Fair, and check out Wednesday Night Only Figs over on twitch.tv/Modern Toy Fair. That's enough chitter chatter. Let's go ahead and get at her. Alright, let's take a look at how Shredder turned out. So first you have the mask here with that silver that's all got scratched up there with the sculpt. You've got all the kind of cuts and scrapes. You have the textures going through the back with the little like shingles. You've got the spikes for the top here that kind of go into that dragon, or not, yeah, it is the dragon, Green Ranger, like helmet style. You've got the gold here with the black that should be painted there, but they didn't do it, which is kind of disappointing. You've got the gold on the shoulder pads. They are a soft plastic, just like the chest armor. And then you've got the molded on armbands. Shredder torso absolutely ripped. I think this is even a new torso for them. I could be wrong though. You do have the purple sash, the dragon morpher there in the center with some really good sculpt and paint apps. Like, that's pretty impressive how tiny that is. And then you've got his arm guards and the wraps, which are great, and even the fists with the claws. I will say some of my claws are a little pigeon-toed, but it seems if you leave them in the effects, they kind of straighten out. There's the green pants, the kind of goldish knee pads, and then the very shiny gold shin guards. And then you've got these silver shoes with the little toe. On the back here, you've got the rest of his helmet, the back of the shoulder armor, and then the cape. And move that out of the way. You can see just more of that green costume and the back of the purple belt. I will say the unsightly yellow for the knees is unfortunate, but kind of comes with the territory. And then that silver with the texture on the back for the chainmail looks really, really good. Okay, real quick, I did want to show that the cape is fully removable. So once you remove the head, it just kind of comes right off. You do have the peg in the back for the shoulder armor, but it's pretty easy to put on or replace. It also has a hole in the back for that peg. So you just kind of put it over there, you can line it up. And then this also gives you the option as well that if you want to like fold it over so it's out of the way, because that's the biggest thing I've run into, you can. Next up, we have the articulation. So the head does move, but it is pretty hindered between the helmet and the armor. You can see it's on a hinge in there, so you can get some decent forward and back, but beyond that, it doesn't have really any tilt. And when you turn side to side, you'll run into issues where the side plates get in the way. And the armor does move around, which is nice. So even the shoulder is on like a separate little hinge in there that can like swivel around the butterfly joint. So that way you can get full 90, actually more than 90 out, full swivel, all the forward and back, the double joint elbow. You've got the pivot at the wrist. None of that is like really hindered by the armor, which is nice because a lot of figures that doesn't happen. Abdomen, you do have the 2 points for articulation, and he does get a lot of range. Like he can go all the way forward, back. He swivels side to side, left, right, up, down. You name it, Shredder can do it. You can get him in pretty much any ninja pose you want. Legs go out to about 90 both directions, a little less side. You do have the double jointed knee. Goes to about there. You do have the thigh cut there. You do have a cut at the boot, so you can kind of swivel it around. And then you do have the ankle pivot, which goes side to side and forward and backwards. But ultimately, I mean, he poses better than any other Shredder action figure I've had. Nothing against NECA. They do a great job, but those figures do not articulate as well as you'd like them to sometimes. As far as accessories, you don't get much. You do get an extra set of open hands, and as you can see, the pigeon-toed blades are still a little bit of a problem, but you have this really cool slash effect. You can slide them in to the 2 slots here, maybe, there we go. And that does separate them a bit. Also looks really cool, as you can see there. But the longer you leave them in there, the more they straighten out over time, it seems, so far. Alright, quick size comparison. So here we have him next to Leonardo in the line, so you can see how much taller he is there. And just him versus Lord Draken here, like he's towering over everybody. It makes him like super imposing, and I really like it. Switch those out, we've got the Mafex Hush Batman here. And then on the other side, we'll get one of the Marvel Legends Red Ninjas. So Marvel Legends Red Ninja, he does scale almost same height, a little bit taller. Mafex Batman, he is definitely a little bit bigger, which I'm okay with. And then last but not least, we're going to do the Super 7 Raphael, who again, he's about the same height difference between that and the Turtles in the rest of the line, so scales really well. And last but not least is the box art, and yes, this is incredible. This artwork on the side of Shredder just looks so fantastic. I love the way it looks. You got the logo down at the bottom, Lightning Collection, Morphed Shredder. You got the red with the turtle in the back. You've got the logos on top. The side has the rest of the art, which just looks so good. Other side has the same artwork. And then the bottom has all of the barcode and don't choke on this lingo. And the back has a picture of the figure showing you how to pose it along with all this really bright green artwork. So overall, if it wasn't obvious, I love this box art. Okay, so overall, I absolutely am in love with this figure. It may be borderline the best Shredder figure I've ever owned. The articulation's fantastic, the sculpt is great. There's a few paint app issues, like I really wish they would have painted the black inside some of the gold armor pieces, but I get it, costs and all that fun stuff. Beyond that though, the only other complaint is the cape gets in the way sometimes, which I'm going to probably switch that with a wired one anyway. I still think this figure turned out fantastic. If you are a fan of Ninja Turtles and you're a fan of Power Rangers, even if you didn't read the comics, I would strongly suggest getting these figures before they inevitably become super hard to find, which they already are because half the pre-orders didn't get fulfilled yet, and it seems like they are getting delayed, so the prices on at least eBay, last I checked, are already astronomical, but I think GameStop has started getting them in stock, so if you want them, go get them. Also, make sure to check out the other 3 reviews for the 2 packs. You've got the Leo and Donnie, the Raph and Tommy, and then Mikey and April 2 packs. I will try to remember to link them in the description below, but make sure to let me know in the comments what your thoughts and feelings are on the figure. If after watching this, anything's changed, pushed you over the fence one way or the other, or if you are still kind of in the same stance of liking it or not liking it. Let me know. Also, as always, please make sure to like and subscribe, helps us out here on the channel, and make sure to follow us over on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Modern Toy Fair. Also, make sure to check us out every Wednesday night only figs, twitch.tv/Modern Toy Fair to see what toys we're buying. But that's going to wrap it up for this review, and hopefully we'll see you next week. Same toy time, same Toy Fair channel. Thank you for watching.